remarkable how the fraternity has so much respect for Kelly Clarkson. When Dua Lipa was in town, Katy Perry was in town, and I asked them who amongst the current artists were on their playlists, and they all said Kelly Clarkson. And even Bono from U2, when he was here, he said the same thing. So more power to Kelly and the kind of music that she puts out. Shweta Bachchan, Monisha, Jaising, and Sujit Patil are in studio. Godrej Laffaire comes to you on the 22nd, and this is at the Godrej one in Vikhroli. More conversation.
This is Good Morning Mumbai with Hrishi K.
So, you have the mangroves just across the road. I think that's just fabulous, and
lungs of Mumbai.
Really, I told Mr. Godrej saying that, even if, God forbid, whatever's happening with this city, the one thing that keeps us going are those lungs, and you've been the custodian of those lungs. And obviously, sustainability is a really important part of the Godrej ethos. How are you keeping the festival sustainable?
Great question, Hrishi. I think the whole design of Laffaire has been based on the tenets of sustainability. We are trying to integrate a lot of aspects of sustainability. So, for example, we're trying to position this whole event as a green event. There's going to be no plastics used, or in case they're used, they're going to be recyclable or reused. We're going to have installations to create awareness about e-waste. So Godrej Appliances, which is our appliances wing, is doing up an installation using old products. I think that's going to be a star attraction on ground. In fact, in the fashion show, at the beginning of the fashion show, we got 3 installations depicting e-waste, reduction in the use of plastics or banning plastics, as well as solar energy use. So I think these are the ways in which we're trying to inculcate the whole ethos of sustainability throughout an event, which manifests itself in the realms of lifestyle, but the base being sustainability.
Nice. Okay, ladies, sneak peek into the show. What can we expect that evening? Shweta, Monisha.
Well, we're going to go with, what is, elemental to our brand, which is a lot of fun wear, a lot of resort wear. It's stuff you wear when you go out to a party. So that, I think, is going to be the vibe of our show. It's going to be fun. It's going to be easy. It's going to be dancing and singing. We're going to have a lot of color. We're going to have a lot of fun clothes, a lot of bling, which is what we're known for. And we just want to make the whole vibe of the place like you've gone to a big beach party.
Monisha, are there particular choreographers that you work with when you go on stage? In a lot of ways, you're a veteran of the runway too. Considering how many showings you've had off your clothes.
Well, we have a lot of talented choreographers in the country, and with so many fashion weeks. I mean, I don't think any country in the world has the number of fashion weeks that we have. There are more and more, coming, and each one is good in their own aspect. And this year for the show, we have, we have a young lad called Shai Lobo, who is, who's very involved in the show and, has a lot of energy and has put in a lot of hard work. And as Shweta said, we're really going to transport you into another world. I mean, the audience is going to get an experience that they've never seen before right there at the water body in Vikhroli.
I'm sorry I'm fanboying over this because, I know it's supposed to be about the clothes, but I just love the fact, that all these shiny, happy people come onto stage and there's great music and things like that. Do you get actively involved in the nitty-gritties of that? Or do you just leave it to somebody like Shai Lobo in this particular case?
Well, let me take that, Hrishi. I think I've been in these meetings, and yesterday afternoon at Godrej we had a meeting, and I think it was ruled by Monisha. I think she was the one who was insisting that this is the way she wants it. Of course, Shai did his homework, and the entire team with Michelle and rest of the people who are curating it in the room, we had our thoughts clear. But the way she brought in certain nuances which really upped the game in terms of her understanding of how a runway should be looking. And then in comes Shweta and she talks about how the look has to be there, and the kind of makeup, the kind of hair, how it makes it relevant to the vibe that they're anticipating. I think that magic, and I think we're not veterans of the fashion show genre, but I think what we learned from these two ladies was the passion, the involvement, and the kind of anticipation and the kind of visualization that they have in terms of how the show has to be seen. So I think they are completely involved. I really appreciate that.
Katy Perry, hot and cold, back for a last leg with Shweta, Monisha, and Sujit. Don't go anywhere.